Well. Happy October, everybody. Happy Rocktober. I'm here in the magic of everything with Lady O. Doesn't she look amazing this evening? She's such a magical being, isn't she? What I love about my wife is that she's so transparent that sometimes it's like her energy is so amazing, and her essence. How are you doing tonight, honey? You look amazing. So O decided that for Halloween, she was going to be the Invisible Woman. And I was like, how deep do you want to go? She's like, I'm going to take it all the way. I said, all right. So anyway, what? Oh, man, I know. Sure. Well, thank you. Yes, this is my orange on orange Halloween drip. I think it's very immaculate, very low key, very quiet and intense all at the same time. If you like it, just, hey, happy Halloween, because it's October 5th. And we just came back from our travels. We were in Glastonbury. We were in Stonehenge. And it was incredible for the equinox. And by the way, welcome to Psychic Sundays. Say hi, E.
Hi, guys. Sorry, I was very busily just getting us set up over here.
So are people signing in now?
Yeah, we have so many fun people. Yeah, lots of our friends are here, and some new people too.
Welcome, awesome! Everybody. Welcome to the new people. In October, this is our time this is my holy month. For me and O, this is our holy month. And everyone in our family knows it. And it's been such a long-standing tradition for us since thousands of years ago that we have. I turned 56,000 years old, by the way, this August.
Happy birthday?
Rebirthday.
Rebirthday?
Yes. So I've celebrated a lot of Halloweens back when they used to call it Samhain. And so we should do a history of Halloween very quickly.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes.
Impromptu Halloween lesson.
Please, Professor Riz.
Thank you. Well, people, as headmaster of the Mystical School of Arts at the Mirza household, I will say this to you guys, that Samhain, which, by the way, I wish they would start just spelling it like it sounds, which would be Sowen, Samhain. But instead, it's written like Sam Hain. And there used to be a band called Sam Hain, a heavy metal band back in the day. And I used to say Sam Hain. Anyway, now I realize they were called Samhain. So Samhain is the celebration of this time where the veil is thinnest. The veil between this world, the threshold between this world and what we call the spirit world. And as a psychic medium, shaman, and channeler, I really find that my day-to-day experience in October matches this. I do feel quite a bit more psychic the closer we get to Halloween. And it is truly a holiday that is growing by leaps and bounds. Look how you thought Halloween was kind of big when we were kids. It wasn't as big as it is now. Halloween conventions are filled, the costume shops are filled, and people are realizing that in this wild, wild world, we have to go back to our magic. We have to go back to what we knew as kids, which was the true essence of life, which is fun, connected, expressing yourself through costumes. I kind of dress like this all the time anyway. Not in Halloween shirts, but certainly in expressing myself. And that's what Halloween is about. I often find that when you are in a costume, you're actually not disguising yourself. You're actually showing another aspect of your spiritual nature. And it comes out, and you get to play on that day. I kind of wish that it was more than one day a year. And I used to think, wow, we should have it twice a year. But then again, I think once a year is good. It makes you really, really wait for it and really, really savor it, to have these holidays, holy days, one time as we go around the sun. So let's hear who's watching. Wherever you're watching from, let me know the city, state, or country, or dimension. If you want to say what dimension you're from, I would like to know. And if you also would like to say what era of time you're from, that would help me a great deal as well, because some of us are just visiting, some of us just are chilling out in this dimension when watching all the drama and chaos with the popcorn in their hands, or the candy corn in my case, and we're just watching it. So I'm very happy, and I'm me, I'm very serious about that. So I'd like to know what era you're from. I'd like to know if you have a different name than the one people call you. And we'll take it from there.
Yay. So we have Shatanya from Southeast Texas. We have Ida Lee, who says, Halloween is my regular day-to-day dress. How I really
Cheers,
want.
Ida Lee.
We've got Nancy. We have Joni from London, Canada. Lisa from South Carolina. Craig from New York.
I'm going to be in North Carolina next weekend, actually.
That's right.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Craig from New York.
Craig from New York.
What's up, Craig? New Yorker to New Yorker. Where in New York are you from?
Let's see. Evie Kitten, that's someone new. Linda, Anna from Hermosa Beach.
All right.
Patricia from North Idaho.
North Idaho.
That's right. Aunt P from New Jersey. Evie is from Solvang.
Wow.
That's fun. I bet a lot of people don't know what Solvang is.
Solvang, yeah. So Solvang is, you drive about, what is it, 2 hours north of LA?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more.
Maybe a little further.
So Solvang is this Scandinavian/Dutch kind of, is it Scandinavian or Dutch?
Dutch.
It's Dutch, excuse me. The reason I thought Scandinavian is because they did have a Viking festival up there a few years ago that O and I went to, which was amazing. So it is Dutch, and the architecture of the streets and the houses and the stores and the theme of that beautiful area is all Dutch, and was actually, I think, incorporated or started by a Dutch business person years and years ago. Solvang, Solvang. Google it, ChatGPT it, download it. And who else?
We have Carla from Peru.
Yes.
Craig is from Chelsea, New York.
Hola, Carla, from Chelsea, New York.
Yeah.
Cool.
Christina
23rd and 8th, huh?
Oh, sorry. Christina from Detroit.
All right, Detroit Rock City.
Adrian from St. Louis. Stuti. I believe
Hi,
Stuti's in India. Dennis from Las Vegas, our lovely friend, Dennis Strahl.
Hey, Stuti, this is like Halloween orange, not saffron orange. Only another Indian would know what I'm talking about. Anyway, go ahead. Who else was there?
Dennis.
My brother Dennis?
Your brother Dennis.
Hey, you guys, have you been watching Dennis and I's UFO show? We haven't been on in a few weeks, but we will be on again very soon, because there's so much happening in the ufology world, so much that is... look, you know about what's approaching the Earth. People are saying, is this an asteroid? Is this an interstellar space vehicle? So look that up. There's a lot going on with the Senate hearings and whistleblowers. And now we have Congressman Tim Burchett, who literally went on camera and said, we have reports of verified reports of 5 to 6 different races, entities from the deep waters of the Earth. This is what is actually happening. And yes, you heard me. You heard me right the first time. This is actually happening right now, that these are the government reports. So clearly, I told you mermaids were real. I told you that there were bases in the water. I told you this for the last 20 years. I've been saying it. And now it's in the congressional record from verified whistleblowers. So let's see what happens over the next couple of months. I predict it's going to be a lot of 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forwards, 1 step back.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm getting in trouble on the chat by Lady O.
Why?
Because I'm not following her instructions properly.
What's the instructions?
So the instructions are to let everyone know they can watch her Thailand videos. They are on the posts tab, because people would like to know her updates.
We're going to get
Thailand.
to that in a second.
And also, she's had some amazing videos on her Instagram. If you guys want to see a lot of her up-to-date things on her trip, they're on her Instagram page, which is at Araya Mirza.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think she's under Araya Mirza.
And I may have some other updates from her as
well.
So
if you're wondering where O is, besides being here and in her Invisible Woman costume, she is in Thailand right now and preparing really some of the best, most exciting spots that we're going to be going to next year with you. Yes, you're going with us. You didn't know that? You're going with us. Okay.
Yay.
So next year, we're doing a 10 days in Thailand. 10, I need to think of 3 words that start with a T. 10 tremendously tantalizing and terrific days in Thailand where you will recalibrate, reset, reboost yourself. Well, actually, you won't be doing it yourself. We'll be helping you do it. And we will be going to sacred temples. We'll be having amazing Thai food. We'll be island hopping across those beautiful waters. Wasn't White Lotus shot in Thailand recently?
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the last season of it was.
Yeah. That's how beautiful it is. And so she is there preparing for all of you guys to join us next year. So since we came back from Glastonbury, and it's such a very different retreat than Glastonbury was about Merlin, King Arthur, Goddess Bridget, Mary Magdalene. Now we are, as you know, we're always in the flow of all of this magic with you guys. And so we're talking about Thailand because we always want to offer it to you guys first. So go check out Lady O's page on Instagram if you want to see the pictures of what she's doing. She was hanging out with the elephants. She was, I think, drinking out of a coconut. I think that she was, God knows what she was doing because there's so many wonderful things that she's doing, but you go check it out. And she'll be posting all week from Thailand. And then you can see what you're going to come join us with. I'll tell you about the retreats later. Getting back to coming back from Glastonbury, we need to drop in with that. So Glastonbury it's the site of very many ancient pagan sites. Pagan meaning druid, magical, goddess worshiping, divine, sacred, divine masculine energy. And the druids converged upon this land, the beautiful apple orchards. In fact, that's what Avalon is. Did you know that's what Avalon is, E?
I did not.
So Avalon, there's a book called Myths of Avalon. There's one of my favorite songs ever written by Tina Malia called The Shores of Avalon.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so Merlin's cave is in Tintagel. Am I saying Tintagel or I think it's Tintagel. I say Jill. Some people say Gull. So Tintagel, by the sea. Yes, the real Merlin's cave. And yes, there is a real Merlin, not was a real Merlin. I channel Merlin. And a couple other channelers throughout history have channeled Merlin, and he is a spirit guide that is timeless and is multidimensional, speaks through different people, and that's why his energy is still felt so strongly today. And when you go to Merlin's cave in Tintagel, the energy is so profound, and I will say this, and I will go on record, with all due respect to all the places that I love to go to, all the sacred spots from India to Egypt to Ireland to Japan and so on, and Sedona. For me, the most magic I've ever felt in my life, in my 56,000 years on this planet, was at Merlin's Cave in Tintagel with this blustery, misty weather happening. Our group of around 20 people were inside this cave, and it was so powerful that I just fell to my knees. Lady O and I walking into Merlin's cave, going down these steps across these beach and these rocks. This is where Merlin practices magic. This is where he lived a lot of the time. And you felt it. This was not just simply some tourist destination that they said, oh, this is where Merlin was, and they just tried to get tourists. No, you will know it when you're there. I just fell to my knees. I started weeping because I felt like I was home. Yes, actually weeping. It was like love and magic and a profound sadness or missing of like Merlin energy, things that I felt like I wish I could be with my teacher in person, but he's not in the physical. And this all was overwhelming to me when I got there. Araya felt it too, and the group felt it. And I channeled Merlin in Merlin's cave. You had to be there. You had to be there. And Merlin gave everyone names, Erika. He gave everyone a title. That was
so incredible.
He gave everyone a title. He called someone, he gave her some, and I'm not going to say the person's name, but I'll tell you one of the titles that I do remember. He said, he called her, everyone was walking up while I was channeling Merlin, and one by one, he would hold their hand, and he would kind of whisper their name to them, and he said to her, you are the time walker of the unwoven worlds.
Wow.
The time walker of the unwoven worlds. Like, unpack that, y'all. Unpack that one. You need to breathe and take a minute. And I'm sure she is taking that in to this moment. So it was beautiful. Stonehenge. We made wands from an ancient fallen tree in the apple orchards, which are thousands of years old. We sat, we meditated, and I'm going to tell you about these two wonderful people that work with us in Glastonbury, Kubi May and Edward, who are amazing druid couple that have dedicated their time in their life to really, I will say, nurturing and keeping true these traditions. And they work with us and help lead the group through these sacred sites and join us and lead us in many different things. And they're great. I'm going to talk a lot about them. You'll see pictures of them on our social media. So we picked branches from this tree. We asked the tree for blessings. We channeled there. We went into deep meditation, and we each got a branch about that long. And we kept it with us throughout the day, and we're charging it up at these sacred sites. All these sacred sites in Glastonbury are on the Archangel Michael ley line. In fact, the whole place is charged. At the end of the day, we made the wands and crafted them. And then I think it was 2 days later, we brought our wands to Stonehenge and charged up the wands at Stonehenge. There's pictures of that on Instagram too. Who else is joining us?
We have, let's see, let me look through. Linda, we have Marissa.
Hi.
I'm not sure where. Francisco, Kelly Dean, Lisa, Liv, Colleen. Did I say the Buckshot was here? I don't know if I told you
No.
that. Paul.
What's up, Paul?
Yippee Love, Tracy. There's
the gang is here.
The whole gang is here.
Is everybody in the Halloween mood?
Yeah.
Listen, I know it's, it happens, and already we're in the 5th day of October, and you got to get a hold of yourselves if you haven't let yourself feel October yet. My message to all of you as we're starting off tonight's session is we're starting the holiday season, starting now, guys. Take it slow. Do everything more slowly, please. Nature, in its wisdom, infinite wisdom, tells us that we must ease up on the accelerator, ease up on the gas pedal of life, my friends. Nature is dictating this. It means that it is not that we're less productive. It is that we are efforting less, and we aren't putting the pedal to the metal, and we are allowing ourselves to move with more grace. Where do we start? I would say breathing, reminding yourself to breathe more deeply. In through the nose, hold the breath, and out through the mouth. Simple thing you can do a few times a day. I would also say do some things that are very practical for yourself, like shutting down too much noise. For example, I needed to fold all the laundry. And usually I just play the music because these are tasks you just want to get over with. And Red Eagle said to me today, no, don't play any music. Just listen to the silence. Remember when you were a kid and you walked in or your mom or your dad was folding the clothes and they were just in it, in the quiet. There's nothing wrong with really being with yourself. And that's what being in, and I take time to go and be by myself. Like in Joshua Tree, I was in Joshua Tree the last couple of days, sleeping out under the stars. Joshua Tree is an incredibly powerful portal here in Southern California. And you'll see some of those pictures or videos on my Instagram. And it was a time for me to just be in the quietude. The desert is so drop dead quiet. And it's almost like it can take any of your energy that you are trying to release. It absorbs it for you. And so you can really let it out. And big open sky, big open spaces. Hi, you want to come up here? Come here. Halloween cat coming in. Halloween cat number 1. You want some of this? Come here. There she goes. Say hi. There you go. Hey. You want this? You going to decide? She's 14 now, so she has to decide a lot of the time. This cup is so stark white. It's distracting me.
Is it? I thought it was cute.
It's too white.
It's spooky kind of, The owl.
But then people will get hypnotized by this face, and they'll be staring into YouTube, and then they're going to be mad that I'm using some sort of hypnotist coffee cup. Business idea number 347. Please make a mental note. Hypnotist coffee cups with owl faces on them. Okay, Mumi. Why is she called Mumi, you say? It's a good question. Actually comes from, there's this, you know what Shilajit is? Shilajit is this compound, organic compound that is really good for you. It's very healthy. It's like black tar. It tastes awful, smells awful, but it's good for you. It's basically fulvic acid that's thousands and thousands of years old. Anyway, in Russian, it's called mumia or mumio. And so our daughter Alex, years ago, started calling Baby Spice, which is her official legal name, Baby Spice Mirza, don't forget it, started calling her Mumi. And so now she's being less Baby Spice and more Mumi as she's gotten older. It's like sort of like stepping into her rising sign. I would say her sun sign is Baby Spice and her rising sign was Mumi. So as she's getting older, she's stepping into that. By the way, guys, the Merlin Retreat is on again for the autumn equinox of next year. And we are already filling up. We do have spots left. So if you're interested, by the way, I'm going to talk about the retreats tonight because you guys are our crew. And a few of you now are starting to join us, by the way. Yes, guess what? Some of your friends from the podcast that you've seen in the chats were with us in Glastonbury, are coming to a couple of other retreats. And here is where I'm always going to give everybody a discount. They're our crew. You guys have been with us. We're coming up on 2 years for this podcast. 2 years when we started with nothing, and now we're at over 500,000 subscribers. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, E, it's really cold. Can you turn the air conditioner off? I can turn it. Thank you. So what else can I talk about? I'm going to talk about a lot of things tonight. Let's talk about this crystal here. This is a crystal that I got from my... Oh, check out that shine. Look at this crystal, guys. Who can tell me what kind of crystal this is? The first person that tells me what kind of crystal this is correctly is going to get the first question, the first free psychic reading. The first one is a free psychic question. You tell me what it is. The first correct answer. Check it out. No clues, no hints. You're looking at it. Okay. I'll put this right here.
Somebody got it.
No. Who got it?
Hippie Love.
Hippie Love.
Citrine.
That's not it.
It's not citrine.
No.
Oh, I thought it was citrine. Oh my God. Wait. Well, everybody thinks it's citrine.
It's not citrine. Why are you saying citrine? She's
what?
so
Am I
extra.
saying it wrong? Sorry.
She's so extra. She said citrine.
That's how do you say it? Citrine?
That's like saying avocado.
Oh my God.
You mean avocado?
I can't win
It's
tonight.
not. It's citrine. It's citrine. Citrine. Why don't you roll the R too? Citrine. Nope, it's not. You want to look at it again?
Well, I'll guess some. Okay, so we have quartz.
Nope.
No. Selenite.
No, look at the color,
definitely not
guys.
selenite. Honey quartz.
No.
Golden calcite.
No.
Topaz.
Who said honey quartz?
Kathy.
And who said honey quartz?
Nancy.
Wait, what was it?
Honey quartz.
Honey quartz.
Golden calcite.
And
was
golden
Tracy.
calcite. Tracy and who?
Only Tracy said golden calcite.
And what was the honey one?
That was Nancy and Kathy said.
So
honey quartz.
Nancy, Kathy, and Tracy are all half right. It's it's honey calcite.
Oh. All right, now we're
one
splitting
person
hairs.
said calcite, and we're not splitting hairs. It's true.
Okay.
Because calcite's very different than quartz.
Well, oh, wait, that's true.
I'm just doing a little blessing around you guys. May you have the magic of honey calcite around you. I'm mesmerized by how it looks on the screen. There we go. Okay. So, what's the moon in tonight?
Oh no, you are asking me that.
You see?
Now. Hold on.
All that scrolling.
Well, we just had. It's not quite. Is it in Aries? Oh, sorry. Because tomorrow's the full moon in Aries, so I'm just calculating if it's switched over yet.
That's such a Virgo answer. So here's what the Virgo answer is like, guys, just to let you know. They will not answer if they don't know that they don't know the answer. They will not say, I don't know. They'll give you another fact that they do know. By the way, it may or may not be correct. I don't know if it's
correct.
tomorrow.
That is verifiable. Tomorrow is the full moon in Aries. It is.
We're not in Virgo. How can it be the full moon? Oh, because we're in Libra.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm like, is it? I don't know if it.
So we are on the full. We are on the full moon's eve. We are on the full moon's eve. Got it. Okay. So, so we have Moomy here. This pillow will represent Poofy, our black cat, who will probably stroll in here at any point. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Top 20 Video Countdown. The Psychic Sunday motto is, we too blessed to be possessed.
Aw.
Okay. So what should we do? Should we start going for some questions?
Yeah.
All right.
And if you want to do any spirit
shout outs. I do this thing called spirit shout outs for those of you who are just joining us. For those of you just joining us, I'm psychic medium, trance channel, and shaman Riz the Wiz. And these are our peeps. This is our show. This is what we do. And spirit shout outs are messages from spirit, clues, hints, phrases, things that they want me to talk about that have something to do with one of you. Meaning, and you'll follow along. So I'm going to say 3 spirit shout outs. If one of these very specific things has something to do with you, I might say a name, a date, a place, an object, a situation that is exactly what's happening on your end. You'll know, that I have a message for you. And I'm going to do 3 of these right now. So. Got it. This is interesting. So the first message I get is that one of your house elves, that's what I call them, they're house elves. Other people say the spirits in your house. No, not spirits in your house. These are actually little spirit guys. They look, to me, they look like little elves, and they help you and watch and kind of hang around the house with you, trying to help, trying to nudge you to do the right things. So somebody today, one of you right now, was going like this on one of your items in your house, moving your finger and checking the dust. I didn't know people still did that. I don't think you were wearing a white glove like in the movies to check the dust to see if the person cleaned correctly. You were just doing this yourself. If that was you, you might have even sneezed after. But if that was you, let me know. That's spirit shout out number 1. Number 2. So there's somebody here who crossed over that had all these medicine bottles, and for some reason you or the person close to them kept the medicine bottles even after they passed away. So they were taking medicine up until the time that they left their body, till the time they died. That's what I mean. And the medicine, and like you still have the pills or something. And they think this is quite funny. They're like, I don't really need those pills anymore. They have quite a sense of humor on the other side. So that's spirit shout out number 2. The third is there's a name connected to either, whether it's them or you or the cat, but the name Lexi is coming through. Lexi. So I have to talk about Lexi. It might be them, it might be you, it might be, I don't know who this refers to, but this name is prominent for them. And sorry, tonight I have a very special 4th shout out. It's the date of March 20th. March 20th. So this marks a very specific date for one of you guys. Thank you.
Great. So I think we have one of the spirit shout outs.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Christine said she did that to her glass table today and had to get glass cleaner and clean it.
Thank you. Well, Christine, so your house elves were watching this and just thought it was very funny to see you do this. So I'm going to give you the message that's coming through for you. This is the part of you that calculates and organizes and tries to get everything right down to the number is very, very good. Like, you're good at that. And it's fine if you continue doing that, But what they're saying is now it is about, it's a very specific message about how to have more abundance and expand into getting, like, you know, when you like the better things, like you could buy a certain type of butter and then you can get the better butter. And then you can buy a certain type of Windex and get the better Windex. It's like they want you to make sure you always get the best stuff for yourself, even in the little things. In fact, more importantly, in the little things, because it gives you this sense of pride and is a sense of like you earned it kind of thing. And to not worry so much about the pennies and not worry about, for some people it's pennies, for some people it's hundreds of thousands of dollars. Whatever is pennies in your relative understanding, whatever's pennies to you, that's what they want. By the way, they're discontinuing the penny next year. Did you know that?
No.
Yes, they are. Okay, so that's the message, and that simply means that's because more abundance is coming. Got it? Cool. Cool.
She also said that she was dusting at her mom's home who passed away in 2017. That's like where she was doing that.
Okay. Let me ask if there's a message. Let me know your mom's name. Okay,
Yes,
let's go to
Christine. Let us
any
know
other
your mom's
spirit
name.
shout outs yet?
Yes.
Oh,
there
really?
Was. Diane, March 20th is her birthday.
Well, hello, Diane. Clearly this is messages for you. Isn't that funny when you're watching something and someone says, hey, this might be your birthday? It's almost like we have kind of almost like a psychic thing going on here. No, I'm serious. It almost feels like I'm doing psychic stuff.
Really?
Hi, Diane. Let me see what the message is for you. Snail's pace. Okay. They want me to talk to you about a snail's pace. So a snail's pace is considered to be very slow, clearly, in every story. But it is about slow and steady wins the race. That is the message for you. And learning that the snail is a very magical creature. It has so many mysteries in its little shell and the spiral. I want to talk to you, Diane, about what the spiral means. Ancient people used to draw spirals on rocks. When I take you to Sedona, I'll show you those, you guys, the pictographs of spirals painted on the rocks thousands of years ago by the tribes. Why? Because it was a portal. And the spiral represents part of what's called the Fibonacci sequence. Are we going there? Ring the bell. Yes, we are. Fibonacci sequence shows up in nature. Look it up. Fibonacci. Very magical. Basically about, I want to talk about the spiral. So the spiral represents the portal. So the spiral is in the snail. Diane, pay attention. And the spiral is in the hurricane. The spiral is in the galaxy. The galaxy, if you look at pictures of it from space, it's in a spiral. So it is all this continuation without ever breaking and moving forward. Slow and steady will win the race. So that means take a breath. Whatever it is that you want to create right now, I know that you can go into it in your mind and want to really attack it. But right now it's going to be learning follow through in this next chapter for you. Follow through. And that this can actually be fun for you. So pacing yourself and really creating something for yourself with great fulfillment and enrichment. You go, well, what is it? Well, it's going to be everywhere, because as above, so shall be below. As in the microcosm, so shall be in the macrocosm. What does that mean? So pay attention to everything that you do. If you're going to pour milk into your cereal bowl, don't rush it. If you're going to get into the car, don't open the door and just throw yourself into the car. Breathe, relax. Open the door with grace. Look where you're going to sit before you sit in there. Then put your foot in and gracefully put your body into the car. Do everything like this. Brush your teeth more slowly. Chew your food more slowly. Chew your food more. And this is going to then carry over into all things that you create. Okay? Let me know what you think of that message. I like to hear.
Christine said that her mother's name was Linda Marie.
Mm-hmm. Linda Marie, yeah, she's coming through real quick. Linda, by the way, big heart around the month of August with Linda Marie. Also want to tell you that there's like 2 dogs with her on the other side that are like 2 big friendly dogs. I don't know if she had dogs or in the past, but they're there. And I have to tell you this. Also, she's shining bright like a diamond, like that Rihanna song, Shine Bright Like a Diamond. She's just looks like that. Very, very bright. And she's standing on her own 2 feet. I don't know if she had problems with her legs. I don't know what this was, but she's like, doesn't need any help. And she's very, almost like the goddess Venus of a statue that you would find in Italy in a museum. This is how her energy is with me right now. And she wants you to know that she's always sending you a streamer. Remember streamers, party streamers? We used to hang them up there.
Yeah.
So she's like, she's going like this. She's like flinging a streamer and it's unrolling. Like there's like, you need to throw a party. You need to throw a party. And that if you ever wanted to, whether it's honoring her or anything, turn everything that you think is sad, turn it more into a different kind of celebration. So maybe you want to throw a birthday party for her, or just have a party on her birthday. It doesn't have to be about her. Just throw a party on her birthday. Have a dinner party. Have a real party. Party on her birthday. And yeah.
He said someone broke her leg.
Oh, someone broke her leg?
Yeah, from a caregiver.
So there you go. So she's fine. She's totally fine. And don't focus on that stuff. That's not who she is. It's like telling me about how I was in 3rd grade when I have a PhD now. Like, it doesn't matter what happened in 3rd grade. She's graduated. She's in her power. She's in her light. That's why I wanted to show you what she's like. So awesome. So yeah. So the house elves were our little bridge to get that message from your mom to you. So great.
Colleen knows 2 Lexis. One is her son's girlfriend, and the other is a friend of hers. That's like a colleague and fellow healer.
I think this is the colleague and fellow healer.
Okay.
They're wanting to plug her in again. And Spirit kind of like unplugged Lexi for a little bit. That could simply mean she wanted to take a break, or she was switching the way she was thinking about things. She didn't really know where she was going to go, left or right. But that unplugging was sort of like when you don't know what to do with your computer because it's glitching. And so sometimes you just have to turn it off or unplug the TV so it resets. It's kind of like that. So let her know that there's going to be a couple of those in the next 9 months. But after 9 months, actually in May, I see a really big upswing in her popularity, in her growth, in her expansion. I see that she has wonderful honeybees buzzing around her. I also see that she just needs to hold on tight for the ride when that all happens, okay? Hold on tight because it's fun. Roller coasters are fun. Merry-go-rounds are fun. You just have to hold on tight. It doesn't mean that there's danger, but, secure yourself because you want to enjoy everything you're seeing. And yes. Also, there's some work on her teeth or chin or jaw because they're going like this to Lexi. And so there's something where maybe she needs some resetting of her jaw, like through cranial sacral, or she has some TMJ issues maybe. I don't know, but it's in here. So let me know about that. Tell Lexi to watch and say hi. Send her this link right now.
There was a confirmation from Christine about her mom. Her mom used to always call her on the full moon. And it's a full moon tomorrow.
It's the full moon tomorrow. That's really cool. Oh, wow.
That's really special. There was another spirit shout out answer. So Patricia, you had said something about medicine bottles and like if they should get rid of them.
Yes.
She said, I have my father-in-law's pills. He passed away here at my home in hospice.
Okay.
I was his primary caregiver.
So yeah.
Was
there more?
Don't have the name if you need
of the father.
Yeah.
I don't need to know because the spirit was here earlier and was just like making a joke. Like you could throw the pill. Literally, they said, "Tell them they can throw the pills away. I don't really need them anymore." That's not like something I would say.
Yeah.
On the other side. Who was that? Patricia?
That was Patricia.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, would you like some questions?
Sure.
All right. So Cassidy would like to know, are there any past life experiences that are relevant for me now?
Yeah, there is. There's one that I'm going to tell you that's very interesting that's coming forward. By the way, your spirit animal right now is this beautiful row of ducks. I would think this has something to do with getting your ducks in a row, but Actually, it's about leading and nurturing and peacefully swimming along, where your feet are under the surface of the water going like this, but the body on the top is just smoothly moving forward. Oh, look, I'm doing shadows without the shadow. Look, is this a duck? Does that look like a duck? I don't know what that looks like. It looks scary because my ring looks like the eye. Wait, let me go like this. Hello.
Oh, no.
Hello.
Oh, no.
I'm just picturing O's face right now.
No.
He's not doing that.
Yep.
Yes, I am. Oh, hello. Hi, Erika. What's the moon in tonight?
No, please, no.
What's the moon in tonight? Oh, you're cranky? It's because the moon is in the 7th house.
Oh, boy.
I want you to, in the next astrological reading, tell someone that you're being evicted from your moon in the 7th house. You're late on your payments for your moon in the 7th house.
Oh, no.
What does the moon in the 7th house mean anyway?
Well, it means you'd be very emotional
I'm
about
very emotional now.
relationship.
Yeah. I have a ring for an eye. Look at the lips. Like that, because my fingertips are lighter color than my skin, it looks like real lips.
Yeah.
Unless my eyesight is kind of bad and it's blurring. You know, when your eyesight is blurry, things look better, actually. Like, it looks pretty good. Yeah, because you can't see, bro. All right.
They call it a Monet.
I have a feel like people are going to watch this, come across this channel, and they'll be like, oh, there's this Indian guru there because I have the dot on my head, I have these beads, and I'm wearing orange, which is like guru color, and has nothing to do with that at all.
Well,
I'm the Halloween guru.
Yeah, exactly. You're a different kind of guru.
Ain't that the truth? Okay.
All right. Idly, it says, what lesson do I need to learn from my relationship ending so I don't repeat it? I feel a bit lost.
Stop living so idly.
Is
It's going to be that kind of a night. It's begun. It has begun idly. It's not going to go any less than it is right now. Just letting you know. So, ask the question again.
Okay. What lesson do I need to learn from my relationship ending so I don't repeat it?
You know I'm going to answer in two ways. One is as a psychic and one is as a shaman. As your shaman, if you would permit me to be your shaman for a moment, I would say that I don't want you to learn lessons from relationships. I want you to see what belief system or what frequency was matching yours. Relationships are a frequency match. You go, how could that be? That person's completely different than me. I know. They're different than you. Doctors and patients are very different from each other, but they're also frequency matches. And don't assume you're the doctor and they're the patient. You never know. Know that there's a contract. Know that there's a frequency match that happens. So always look at what is the belief that I'm holding. How do you find out what belief you're holding? Well, you would have to examine through some deep introspection and self-confrontation, confronting your thoughts as to what your reactions are to everything. So the first thing I look at is, why am I reacting to this way? I don't like it. Okay, what don't I like? Well, this person said this, didn't say this, did this, or didn't do that. Okay, and why is that about me? Or why is it about them? Why can't it be about what I'm here to experience, what I called in for me to look into for myself? Because most often than not, idly, and everybody else watching, the moment you say, I'm never going to be with a person like this again, putting my foot down, yes, you will. You just actually sealed your fate that you will. Because you're missing the point of all your reality to begin with, which is everything is for you to understand, not to make less than you. Not to make less than you. You don't go, well, that person was a jerk and I only want good people next. Well, yeah, and everybody wants to be an astronaut and a rock star too. That doesn't mean you're going to get there. It requires you to make some changes. Now, Idly's like, yes, Riz, tell me what the changes are. I'm getting there, Idly. So, with you, I know you've done your best to not see just things in black and white. You like to see the gradiences. It is going to have to be even more. You're going to have to start seeing relationships as when the person shows up, you're going to see the frequency you're at. That's the biggest lesson here. Now, someone goes, well, what is explain frequency matches more? This is what I'm hearing people say. Explain that more. Okay. Because someone might say, well, that person was a cheater and I'm not. So how is that a frequency match? Well, the cheating was a deal breaker for you, right? Yes, 100%. Okay. Notice how strongly you feel about it. That was the deal breaker. That's a deal breaker. Okay. Well, anywhere where you have that kind of a firm belief, usually firm beliefs tend to get challenged in that way. So you had someone kind of come and challenge that belief and say, how flexible are you with that? Well, I'm not going to be with someone who cheats on me. Okay. I get it. You're just doubling down right now. I'm asking you to understand means that look at things which are standing under the surface. That's what understand means. Look at things that are standing under the surface. Okay. I don't need to be a victim and I don't need to blame. Yes, that's your first step towards peace. Because you might discover something else once you are able to release that. The only way you're able to release that is that everything is for you. Not a lesson. Why do I keep saying it's not a lesson? Because lessons are the kind of aggressive to me. If someone came into the room and said, I'm here to teach you a lesson, I'd like, I don't want to be taught a lesson. Okay, I'm going to show you a lesson on the blackboard. Well, I'm already bored. What I want is expansion of consciousness. I want to be able to receive information from a place that might trigger me and activate me and make me want to know more and, in a sense, help me redefine something. And I'm saying all this to you, Idly, so that you are not just hoping for the best in the next relationship. And you're not blaming yourself or the other person. And you're not victimizing yourself or the other person. Because that's the karmic cycle. You victimize them. It's because maybe you felt like a victim, and then therefore now you victimize the other person. Or you blame them. It's because now you blame them for something that they made you feel a certain way. And this is the cycle that everybody gets trapped in. So your spiritual path is stepping out of that cycle, stepping out of that circle of doom is what I call it, and stepping back into, boy, this is going to be really interesting to see who I attract now. That requires, like I always say to people, spirituality requires diligence, practice, and a massive sense of humor. If you miss the humor part, I don't know what you're doing. You're just trying to be perfect and get it right. Don't do that. You're going to have to color outside the lines. So I think that what you're actually doing right now is you're catching yourself that something has to shift, and indeed it shall. Okay.
Beautiful. I was wondering if there is a message, or we can just take a minute to send some healing energy to Amy. She is having surgery tomorrow. She fell 20 feet a couple of weeks ago.
20 feet is like...
Yeah. So
what is this room? 12?
Yeah.
10 feet?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's the second floor of a house.
Yeah. She's having a major surgery
tomorrow.
And she'll be in the ICU for a bit afterwards. So she was just asking if we can just take a minute to
send
her some healing, and if you have anything to add.
Basically, what we do is when we send a healing to everyone, so let's everybody just take a breath at the count of 3 together, but don't do it just yet. I don't like to rush through anything. We are not here to rush through anything. Just because this is a podcast doesn't mean that we can't send energy to someone. In fact, all of our energies are focused on this podcast right now. So you can do this. And by the way, if you're watching this, not live, but tomorrow or the next or whenever you're watching this, do this anyway with us, because it'll still get to the person. So imagine if this were you going into a surgery tomorrow and you're watching the podcast and you just really could use some extra light and love. Well, this is our community. This is our tribe. This is our vibe here. And we are going to do this right now. And by the way, if you need some healing, put yourself in that energy too. But right now we're going to direct it at Amy. So at the count of 3, what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath in through our nose and try to send the air down into your belly, and then hold the breath until I say exhale, and then we're all going to just blow it out, and then kind of close your eyes and wait for me to guide you. Here we go. Drop your shoulders. All right. Relax your face. 1, 2, breathe in. Hold your breath. Okay. Keep your eyes closed. Blow it out. Bow your head forward a little bit. With your eyes closed, I want you to feel a beautiful white light emanating from the point between your eyebrows. It is rippling like light waves in a pond when you drop a little pebble in it, except it's getting bigger and brighter, brighter and bigger, till it's expanding very powerfully, and now you are in a circle of light. In your mind's eye, or if you want, you can raise your right hand forward, and I want you to see in your mind, in the air, the name Amy, A-M-Y, written in light. And I want you to feel a beam of light and joy. Think of something that makes you very joyous. I don't care if it's candy or a flower or your niece or your grandkid or the person you love, whatever, the first thing that comes to your mind that brings you joy. Could be a TV show. It doesn't matter. Just it's really joyful for you. And I want you to send that into the A, the M, and the Y. And Amy, I want you to let yourself receive this. We send friendship and light so that you take all of this experience, including this moment and tomorrow's surgery and afterwards, as a new chapter for yourself, where there are no more bodily injuries to you, that you don't need any kind of experience that hurts you to bring you to the next level. Just say that to yourself. I do not need dramatic, painful experiences to bring me to the next level. I promise to listen more to the subtle signs. Say it, Amy. I promise to listen more to the subtle signs with peace and surrender and humility. Okay, let the light get very bright around the word Amy, everyone. And just pull it back, relax. Everybody take a deep breath. There you go. That's the way I do it. I know Lady O does it a little different way. And I do it this way, but I hope that you all joined me in that. Okay. Now it's hot.
I'm going to give you a question, and then I'm going to go
turn the air conditioner on. Thank you.
Casey. Hi, Riz. My name is Casey, and I'm wondering if there's a reason why I feel so heavy all the time.
Casey, let me feel into that. Yeah. So you have hit your max right now. And that doesn't mean you're here to check out of life, though it might sometimes feel like you want to check out. In fact, that's one of the signs of your next awakening coming. I will call it, you are on the ascension is happening now for you. So as you are having this, I call it ascension symptoms. This is one of the ascension symptoms, which is a general feeling of heaviness day to day, where you don't know. Put your little paws in there. So, did you hear her hiss at me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was that.
14 years with the cat. Anyway, so think about this. As you are thinking about what your ascension is, which is you're going into your next level of freedom, you're going to hit the threshold. It's sort of like water that boils. It can do nothing next but turn to steam and float and fly and expand. So you're ready for it. Now, how you choose to do this can be a number of ways. When people go through a spiritual rebirth or ascension, what they sometimes do is they have to scream and cry into a pillow. That could be one of them. I'm sure some of you have had that. And then you go through that dark night of the soul. Maybe it's in just one night or 1 hour, and you do this, or maybe you have to do it every night for a month. And then you come through. That's one way. Another way would be that you go within without any of the kind of outward emotion, and you just feel like you're shedding and you're shedding and you're shedding. And other ways to work with a shaman, do a plant medicine journey. Some people do that. I think that's the most powerful way to get through this heaviness is research plant medicine journeys with a proper shaman. And I don't know if you're talk to Erika. She can tell you about what we offer. And then the fourth thing I would say to you is start to really let go of how you think things should be. And I mean, start small. If you think, you can start with the things that you eat. You can change the way that you cook your food. And I'm really serious. You can start changing things up to reactivate. You got into a pattern. I'd say do simple things like brush your teeth with your other hand. Take a different way to work. Like, you got to mix things up now. You have to just do things differently for the sake of shifting energy. Paint the wall in the house, move the furniture around, do something. Cut your hair, grow your hair, put extensions in your hair, change the way you do your makeup, whatever it is, you need to allow yourself to do that, okay? And sometimes you go, well, then what's that going to do? Well, that's like saying, what is walking one more block going to do? One more block is going to get you a little bit more closer, and there's experiences on that block. So one of my favorite sayings, I really think it's a wonderful self-help saying, is when you want to get to the top of the stairs, you don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to see the next step, and you will get there. So that's what the heaviness is. You're ready to go to the next level. And so you have to do something big. You have to do little things, and then you have to do a big thing as well. Do something that surprises you and surprises someone else. We're happy to help you. Drop Erika a note, and she'll tell you what we can do for you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Craig would like to know, can I have some guidance about my career and if he should move?
Where and if he should move?
Like guidance about my career and where I will move to next. I think that they're connected. But
you mean in career? So you got to be specific, yeah. Craig. Are you talking about location?
I think let's talk about career.
Well, be specific about the career, because what is it? You want to give 3 choices, and I can tell you which has the most energy around it. Okay? What are your 3 choices that you want to do with the career? And then I can give you a more detailed message in it, because you're opening up to a million different things that, the question's a little too general. So come back at me with something a little bit more of what you want to do, because what if I just tell you, you're here to be a building contractor. You're supposed to buy properties and flip them and do that. And you don't want to do that. But what I feel from your energy, when I tune in psychically, because this is a psychic show, and I go, oh, it's about working with a team, and I definitely see new projects and building. That to me, that sounds like someone who contracts and does contracts for buildings. That could be it. So, but if you don't want to do that, then where are we going to be? So let's start with just where you want, what the 3 things you would like. And I can tell you where your energy is more strongly suited for currently for the next move. Okay.
Thanks, Riz. Leanna would like to know if there is a message from her dad, Joseph Avery, who passed away March 27th, 2023.
Yeah, there is. I can already feel it. By the way, there's a song. Was it Elvis that something about blue suede shoes?
Yeah.
I don't know why I hear an Elvis song. Is it Don't You Step on My Blue Suede Shoes?
Something like that, yeah, but
okay.
It's definitely blue suede shoes.
Question for you. Do you have a picture of you at one of your graduations that's like you were looking at recently, or is on the wall or in a frame? Because we all have pictures of graduations. I think we do. But this is like, it feels like there's something either framed about it, or you looked at it, or this was a very special moment between you and him. His name is Avery, you said?
Joseph Avery.
Joseph
the
Avery.
last name is Avery.
Okay, for some reason the name also Charles was coming up for me. I don't know if that's connected to him. But yes, anyway, that song is playing. That Elvis song is playing. I don't know what the significance is. I'm telling you about the graduation thing. Yes. Well, let me tell you something. He likes to kick back and relax, and he's got like I'm going to tell you how I see him. He's like laying on his side, kind of like when you're at the beach and you're like this and your legs are crossed and you're just leaning across talking to someone very casually. It feels like he's like at the beach doing that with me. Huh. Did one of you had a problem? Did someone in close to him or you or him, I don't know who, twisted an ankle and had things go, or they're like swelling in the ankles or something about the ankles and the feet that had an issue? Also, I have to talk about the zoo. Do you live near a zoo, or was this going to the zoo also part of things that you guys did? I'll wait for this. What are you laughing at, Erika?
Well, I'm there we go. Okay, she's starting to respond.
Okay.
Oh my God, we went to the beach today.
Okay.
He broke his leg when he was logging.
Okay, got it. Okay. Logging. Wow. What's the zoo connection, though? And what's the graduation connection is what I want to know.
We might get to that because of the delay.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Okay.
But let's see.
Let's see.
Oh, wait for a second. She's not quite sure about the zoo connection.
Okay.
So
I don't know what it is. Well, the reason is that I saw like a tiger in a cage and I thought that's a zoo. So maybe that means something. Is Florida a connection for you guys, by the way? Let me know about that.
I have a photo on my refrigerator of my graduation.
Thank you.
And his photo is next to it.
Thank you. There you go.
Yeah.
I must be psychic. Well, that's what he said. How cool is that? The beach, graduation photo on your fridge next to his. He knows. It's so awesome that he shows up. Great. Love it. By the way, he's pinching your nose, and I don't know why, but he's going like that. Okay. Craig
has not responded.
Come back
so maybe
to us,
let's
Craig.
message for him enough
Let me
right
know,
now.
brother. Tell me. He's thinking of the 3 things that he can. All right.
Oh, here we go. All right. He just replied. Will my career expand? I'm involved in real estate with a focus on consulting. And also as an executive account representative. And I want to move to South Florida. Financial boosts are needed.
Isn't it interesting that I just said Florida 2 seconds ago?
Yeah.
In relation
Oh my
to,
God. And then
I know, but I was talking to him about building projects and properties. So there you go, Craig. So you can still be in that field, but it'll be more lucrative. Yes, I like it. I got to tell you. Yeah. I mean, you won't be bored. I feel like all the other locations that you maybe were thinking about would have been boring for you. I just get not the other locations, boring. Okay, the number one thing that I'm getting here is that, look, you like to do everything very, very clean and by the book, and there's people around you who don't do everything very clean. They're very sloppy or dirty in the way they do things. And you're going to get that once you make the career shift. You're going to get into a much cleaner environment where people are doing things right and they're doing things more, I don't know. I don't mean, when I say dirty or sloppy, I don't mean like criminal. I just mean they don't do it as much care as you would do it. So good. By the way, Babe Ruth is one of your spirit guides saying we're going to hit a home run. Going to hit a home run. Do you have any baseball paraphernalia? Do you have like any memorabilia, baseball memorabilia, or someone connected to you that has baseball memorabilia? Or have you ever coached Little League? I don't know what this is references, but I really want to know from Craig. Shall we wait?
Do you want me to give you another?
Honey calcite break. One more honey calcite. Take a breath, everyone. Honey calcite blessing happening.
That is such a magical crystal.
Is O watching?
No.
Honey, say hello if you're watching.
She's not watching right now.
Okay. She's petting the elephants.
Yes. he says he doesn't have any memorabilia that he can think of right now.
All
But
right.
he likes the Babe Ruth
Well, it's
spirit
there.
guide. Thank you. For
Okay.
that.
Thank you.
Uh,
And play, not necessarily baseball, but like I see you. No, you do see that you could play sports or play softball or do something like that when you go down to, when you make that move. It's green lights all the way, Craig. All right.
Cassandra would like to know, do you think that a transition from being a physical therapist to doing more energy and body work would be spiritually aligned for me?
It's not instead of, it is you're going to create your own modality. That is a combination. It's when I say your own modality, you're just going to combine the different modalities that you know and present them under your name. And you can come up with a name for it. That's what this is about. You're birthing an idea. You're bringing forward a seed of creation and it's here to be watered. So water this now. What I see coming out of this is something that you have to have the love and the courage to do and to stake your claim, because I feel that what you do with your work is you're very committed for the well-being of the other person. And so Spirit knows that your intentions are pure. So allow yourself to put your stamp of approval on yourself. You stamp your own self with approval, okay? And create this and offer it to people.
Craig says he does like Yankee games.
All right, cool. Nice, bro.
Kathy, Riz, can you tell me why my truck broke down when I tried to go on vacation? I didn't even get 100 miles from town.
This is really good because people, and I'm going to use this as an example. Tracy, you said her name is?
Kathy.
Kathy, sorry. Kathy and everybody else who's listening, because people tend to think, certainly not people who watch this show, but just to reinforce this understanding with you guys that our machines, our houses, our bodies, so-called inanimate objects speak to us through their breakdowns or their issues. I've had people who had family issues that resulted in the plumbing bursting. And I was working with the family on transformational work, healing work. Somebody had died. They were going through money stuff. They felt very congested and under pressure, and the pipes burst under the house. There was no reason for the pipes to burst. Or they could have burst in 2 years from then, not then. But energy. You go, oh, was it because they were so tight that the pipes were reacting and bursted? Or is it that Spirit was giving them a physical manifestation to show them to come together and care for the house, and it was like energy had to be released that way? So you can look at it in a multitude of ways. You can combine those ways also. I got to move my legs because, all right. So as you get older, you got to go, when you move. I remember saying, when I was 20. It's like a give and take. I can lift more weight now at the gym.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, when I move my leg. It's great. Yeah, let me look into the truck. Okay, thank you. So my guides say that this was about realigning yourself with how you're spending your time and your mind being more focused on getting there rather than being here. And so the truck was responding to a little bit of lack of love that you have been feeling, that you're not getting enough. And the truck was showing it to you in a different way, saying, I don't have the energy to get there even. It's like it gave up. And I'm asking you, like, are you done yet? Are you done? It's like Gordon Ramsay in Hell's Kitchen when everybody's like making mistakes left and right. And he goes, are you done? are you done? And the person goes, no, I'm not done. He goes, then get it together. Get your shit together, he says. By the way, new season of Hell's Kitchen is on, guys. Awesome. I love watching Hell's Kitchen. I love Gordon Ramsay. I think he's a spirit guide in the flesh. So, yes, that's what the truck was about. Another thing is, a side note for you, are you also walking at all? I'm not saying walking to the way you were going in the truck, just walking. Are you giving yourself time to wake up in the morning and just walk or jog before you do all your stuff? And I'm telling you, Kathy, you should be doing this. Clearing your mind. Guys, when you are going through the portal of the astral realms, when you are dreaming and your soul is traveling, you are the soul, and your consciousness, you are the consciousness, is going into the expanded dimensions, experiencing all these dramatic dreams, or even if you don't remember them, you fall back into your body. You have been disconnected from the three-dimensional realm. You need to slowly get back into your body, not just with a cup of coffee, because that's actually why people drink coffee. They don't know early in the morning. Is that getting back to their body? These are usually people who travel astrally quite a bit. You come back into your body. You have to physically move your body. And I would say go around the block, go outside. I think fresh air as soon as you wake up, not in the house, it should be fresh air. And breathe this deep into your lungs. So it's your own vehicle that needs more maintenance as well. You like how I just came full circle with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Next. Oh, spirit shout out time. Hello.
Okay.
Hold on. I gotta I'm supposed to ring the bell.
Yeah.
See, reach for the bell. You also gotta go, yeah. Now I'm exaggerating it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Let's put that right there. See how good the gold looks on the blue? Look.
Well, I can't say it yet, but
See?
I'll let you know when
I'm mesmerized by the gold,
Yeah.
the glitter. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
All right. So, let's do the spirit shout outs.
Yes.
I know this is a weird decoration to have in a house, but do you or someone that you knew or know have a propeller in their house as a decoration? A propeller. Say it with me, Erika. Propeller. Word of the day. Do you have a propeller or know someone who has a propeller in their house? Because somebody's here who's crossed over who is pointing that out to me. Okay. There's also someone who crossed over where near your house there was like a place that constantly had tons of crates. Crates. You would drive by this and you would see crates stacked on top of each other. I don't know how more descriptive I can get.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of details of crates. I can say crates. They're crates stacked on top of each other. You used to drive by, and this person who's on the other side is telling me about them for you. Got it? Got it. What's this next one? Give me a second. Okay, so one of you has this. This I haven't seen in a while. So one of you was looking at or holding. You know what a mortar and pestle is? Who doesn't? It's a thing that you crush. It's like a stone cup with a stone stick that you crush things with.
For grinding herbs. To make your potions.
To make your potions. Okay. Spirit shout out time.
Well, while we wait for that to come in,
Right.
Evelyn has a question about her cat.
Yes, Evelyn.
Her cat's name is Miss Maisie. What can I do for my kitty? She seems to have some abominable
snowman?
Yeah.
Your kitty has the abominable snowman in her stomach?
Abdominal thing going on.
Miss Maisie. Yeah, I do see something. I do see. Is it a polyp the right word? I may not be using the right word. But it looks like a couple of little things in there. I'm not saying they're tumors. I'm not trying to freak you out. But I'd rather you check it out and be freaked out and check it out than not freaked out and don't check it out. But yeah, I see 3 little things in there.
She said it looks like she might actually.
Yeah. That's what I see. I mean, go handle this.
Yeah,
We do not
she's
give
17.
Yeah? She's what?
17, the cat.
Oh. I mean, look, she's there. She's there. I mean, Mumi's 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I look at her and I go, sometimes I squeeze her and she'll hiss and she'll try to bite me, and most of the time she just wants to curl up into my actual bone marrow. But when they get old, they get cranky and who knows what pains they're going through. For all I know, when I pick up my cat and sometimes she's cranky and she'll make some like kind of sound, and maybe she has some kind of arthritis that flares up sometimes. But you just get used to it having a senior cat. This is what it is. So we try to make them as comfortable as possible. Yeah, that's what I see. I'm glad you also agree. So we're on the same page with her.
She said, thank you so much. And that she seems happy.
Good.
The cat.
Okay.
For the mortal
for the mortal?
God, I cannot.
For the
say
mere mortals?
anything right now. Oh my goodness. For the mortar and pestle.
Pestle.
No. Is that really? Pestle?
Yeah.
I can't.
I think it's mortar and pestle.
I can't speak.
I don't think the T is pronounced.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Well, I'm going to give you some names. There's several people who have one. So, Ball has one. Crystal Fowler was looking at one this week. Marissa has one.
It's Crystal.
Okay.
It's you, Crystal.
Congratulations, Crystal.
Crystal, you're the proud owner of a brand new mortar and pestle. Are there brand new mortar and pestles? To me, they're always from the 1400s if you have one. You were looking at one this week, Crystal. Was it at 3 a.m. when you're doing those quizzes to see what kind of cheese you are?
I love those.
She probably knows what kind of cheese. Don't say it. Okay, so you were.
I was right
you
down
were.
my tongue.
Yeah. So you were looking at this. Could you explain to me when you say you were looking at it? Where were you? Were you in some fancy Williams-Sonoma type of place? Is Williams-Sonoma? By the way, this is the 3rd time I'm mentioning Williams-Sonoma in the week. I think I've hit my quota. Red Eagle told me I'm not allowed to say Williams-Sonoma more than 3 times a week. I think I've been in Williams-Sonoma once, by the way. Is Williams-Sonoma a national chain? Do you guys have Williams-Sonoma where you are in the 12th dimension? Yes. We have Williams-Sonoma. I said Williams. That's the ghetto way of saying Williams-Sonoma. You say Williams-Sonoma. It's like when you say Star Trek instead of Star Trek. In my neighborhood, kids are like, yo, you seen Star Trek last night? I'm like, it's Star Trek. Sure way for the shy Indian kid to get his ass kicked in the Bronx.
So Crystal says, I'm going to stop you. It was around 3:30 a.m. Actually, a.m. I think she meant to say p.m. because she said I was in a local store here called Nala Beans.
She meant it's p.m.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because I made a joke about were you scrolling at
Yeah.
So what did she say?
She was in a local store called Nala Beans.
Nala Beans.
Looking at the mortal.
Nala Beans?
Yes.
Like, how do you spell that?
Nala.
I need to look up this. This sounds like a fake store, Crystal. What a name if you're going to make up a store and say, I'm just going to call it Nala Beans. It's like one time I was in 8th grade and I didn't do the book report. And I made up a book and made a book report on a made up book.
What?
I made up a book. When I was in 8th grade, I didn't want to do the homework assignment. It wasn't homework. It was like the end of the year book report. And I never did. I never read any book. I think I was reading Lord of the Rings at the time.
Why didn't you just do your book report
Because
on
every time I read 3 pages into it, I would fall asleep. And then every day I would have to read the same pages again. And after 6 months, I think I got to 7 pages.
that? Oh, God.
This is actually a true story that I'm not exaggerating at all. I would fall asleep reading Lord of the Rings and would fall on my face. I was in 7th or 8th grade.
So
Anyway, I did a book report and I made up a book. And I wrote a report on a book that didn't exist. And I was making up the story as I went along and writing a review of it at the same time. Then my teacher,
oh my goodness.
I got my paper back. I had no grade on it. And it said, all she wrote was, I'd like to see this book.
She knew. Oh, no.
How dare she accuse me of that? I was
That's
very
where you go,
offended.
how dare she?
Yeah, I was very offended. She would think that I would make up a book.
I was back in the chat.
Hi, honey.
She said, fun fact, Riz is a Leo Virgo and Erika is a Virgo Leo. Feel very sorry for me.
So funny. Okay, so Nala Beans is actually a store in South Carolina. Okay, let me see what it looks like. Fresh finds for free minds. It has a rainbow. Everybody's going to Google this now. It's Nyla, Nyla. Okay, the point is, after we've had so much fun together about this,
Have we?
this is how you make everyone think they had a better time than they did. After this incredible time we've had this evening. So the whole point is that the mortar and pestle was past life. So you were in doing some kind of apothecarial, witchy, beautiful druid stuff with this mortar and pestle, and you're supposed to get it again. Whether you use it or you just have it symbolically in your kitchen and you put a crystal in it, it's a power object for you. Wait, her name is Crystal.
Oh.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. If you said no, that would be really funny. Okay. All right, there's that. I want to take this time to talk about something really cool, because when we were coming back from Glastonbury, and it was coming back into the autumn, and everybody's like done with summer and they're ready to dive into their spiritual work again, and then they're ready to go in their adventures again, and it's great. So I want to talk about a couple of things that we're doing, really special things that I'm doing in the show tonight. Is I'm going to give a huge discount to people who are interested in going on one of these 3 retreats with us, which is Egypt, Tulum, and Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
So Tulum is in January. We're going to be in the cenotes. You know what this is? The beauty of the magical waters in the caves. We're going to be in the biosphere. We're going to be doing channeling. Every day we're going to be doing meditation and breath work. We're going to be eating yummy food. We're going to be in the paradise known as Tulum in a beautiful way to kick off 2026 in January. I mean, my God, it's been quite a year, and 2026 is not going to be any less dynamic. So start it off right. Spend it in what I call, when you do a retreat, you're actually moving forward. When you do a retreat, you're actually moving forward because you're taking time to pause, reflect, and create again. So we'll help you create that magic in that magical land. That's what happens in all the retreats you go to. So Tulum, if you want to join us, it's in January. Incredible. And if you want to bring a friend, you both get the discount as well. Okay? What's the discount? Well, you will find out when you put the word Tulum there. So there's Tulum, and then there's Thailand. 10 days. Thailand is 10 days because you're going that far to Thailand from where you are. We need to stay there and immerse ourselves and forget about the world over here. Body, mind, and spirit, total reset, recalibration with me and Lady O. We're both there with you, hanging out, eating, meditating, in temples, getting on the boat, getting off the boat, going into the beautiful white sand, going through the night markets together. This is all going to happen. The people on our retreats have so much fun that we're not doing tourist sightseeing. it's like almost like constant reading is happening because everybody and other healers come and people are giving readings to each other on our tour buses. People are sitting on the beach and suddenly people are pulling out tarot cards and talking about messages are coming through for everyone. It's incredible. So that's Thailand. So you want to come to Tulum, you type in Tulum. You want to come to Thailand, type in Thailand. And Erika's going to send you info on that.
Well, actually, they need to email me at info@rizmirza because I can't get their contact information.
Oh, we
from
can't
the
get your
chat.
contact. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
So email, or you can type your email address into the chat.
Yes, they can also do that.
You can type it in, but do it like now because she's going to kind of take your name and your email address. So you either email info@rizmirza.com or you type your email address here. Don't worry about typing your email address in public. Nobody cares. Nobody wants your email address. Like seriously, just type your email address and she'll send you an info on it. Then there is Egypt, the power of the pyramids. We'll be up in the Great Pyramid doing a sound healing. We will be on camels walking around in the sand behind the pyramids. We are going to be going down the Nile. We'll be in the Temple of Isis. We'll be at the temples of Queen Hatshepsut. We will be at the Valley of Kings. We will be in the greatest museum in the world, which is in Cairo. It is unbelievable. Just opened up last year. It's been 10 years in the making. You will see King Tut's actual sarcophagus. We'll go deep into the mysteries of ancient Egypt. We're going to talk about the extraterrestrial connection. We're going to talk about the sound frequencies. We're going to talk about the portals. We're going to talk about the vortexes that are there. We're going to be in them together. The Sphinx. You're going to be touching the pyramid. You're going to be inside the pyramid. You're going to be eating couscous inside the pyramid. No, you're not going to eat couscous inside the pyramid.
No.
It says a sign there. It says
Outside
no
the pyramid.
couscous. They had to put a sign because, I mean, you want to just do the whole thing together. And you'd be eating couscous in the pyramid with Riz as he's channeling.
I mean, that does sound pretty great.
Yeah, at 432 frequency. Okay, so that's that. Is there anything else? Oh, there's Sedona
Yes.
and Mount Shasta. If you
Yes.
don't want to leave the country,
Right.
which would shock me considering the things going on these days, there's Sedona and Mount Shasta. Sedona, the beautiful red rocks, Native American land, the Sinagua Indians. We're going to the portals. It's a UFO hotspot. We do a group medicine journey. We do sound healing with didgeridoos on your chest. My brother in healing, Joel, who's a master, one of the best didgeridoo players in the world who we work with, when you're there, you're going to be laying on red rock, and we're going to put 2 didgeridoos on your chest, clearing your energy under that blue sky in Sedona. Under that portals. That's what happens with us in Sedona. I'm going to take you to the Native American cliff dwellings. You're going to see the ruins of it. We're going to go away from the public. We're going to go on the jeeps through the brush. And you're going to be able to touch it. And in Sedona and Shasta, these are retreat house, all meals included. Private chef kind of stuff. Amazing. Smaller groups. So listen, this is what we're doing. In fact, more and more is happening with Sacred Earth Retreats. It's getting bigger and people are wanting to go more and more. But with the podcast, this is our tribe. This is our community. We don't offer these discounts to people through other means. It's only those who are watching with us live here. So come on and join us in this magic. It's really, really something else. Okay, so I'm going to take one more question.
Okay. Which one? Goodness. Hold on.
You can give me names, and then I'll just tell you who.
Let me give you a
I can tell you
couple
where
names.
I'm feeling it.
Patricia, Olivia,
Mm-hmm.
Connie,
Mm-hmm.
Jasenia, or Anna.
Anna.
Okay, that's so. I have a question. I am pregnant, and this came as an unexpected surprise.
Yes.
I have so many different emotions.
Angel baby, angel baby, angel baby.
My relationship is rocky.
Mm-hmm.
May I have guidance on how to navigate this time?
Absolutely. It is Nothing ever happens at the wrong time, Anna. Of course, I picked you as the last reading for tonight, because it is about birth and rebirth. And it is about knowing that you take your hands off the wheel now. You allow spirit to take over, because this is your little spirit baby coming through. This is the one who says, I'm here to have a good time all the time. And I don't care what is all the red tape is in life. It's all good. I chose it. I want it to be like this. Whatever you got, I know who I'm being born to. This soul is, I know who I am being born to. Don't worry about what I think. I know who my destiny here is, to come through these two people in whatever capacity. This is more about you taking your hands off the wheel. There's a reason why your name rung out to me amongst the 5 others that were said just now. And you know that. So this pregnancy is meant to be a conscious pregnancy. What does that mean? Psychically connected to all of the information that's going to come through from this soul, meaning your awakening. Your awakening is going to happen through this pregnancy, and that's why it's happening. There are no accidents. You take lots of deep breaths here, and you surrender. This is your big surrender. This is where you surrender control, where you relax control. And you keep breathing through this. And it will be the thing that helps to unlock a lot of unlock a lot of old doors that were shut before for you. This one is coming to raise your consciousness, and is already happening. Yep. Boy, do you guys feel that, who are watching? Do you feel what's happening with Anna?
Yeah.
It's big. It's powerful.
Yeah.
Get some of that, because that energy it's massive that's happening around her. You want some of that. Believe me, there's no problem there. There's it's God and God's source energy happening. So let yourself have some of it. It's bigger than Anna. It's bigger than everybody. Thank you. Yeah. I love it. Guys, this has been fun.
Well, just one reminder to everyone too. If you have the Riz the Wiz Spirit Guide Oracle deck.
Oh, where is my deck?
Or if you want to purchase the deck between now and October 11th, so next Saturday.
Yeah.
On Sunday the 12th, I'll be leading a free Zoom class on how to use the deck and how we work with it, because it's a very special oracle.
That oracle deck, guys, was channeled. It took a long process. Those messages are direct from spirit, from the images that you see on the card. I tried to really convey that through the technology of the cards coming through, and everything was under my approval. Like, that's the color, that's the frequency, everything is right with this deck. So it's a very different kind of deck. It's not in the sense of where people think of it as a tarot fortune telling deck, which of course I have immense respect for the tarot and really good tarot readers. But this is an oracle deck, which is about pulling a card or two a day to remind you of your spiritual path and what you can let go of, what you can build and create, all of that. So enjoy it. I love the deck, and I still am really surprised sometimes when I pull a card, because I don't remember what I channeled. Matt's really, I look in the book, I'm like, wow, I channeled that. Wow, that was amazing. I don't remember it, because these were all done in trance. Every single card was done in trance when I channeled. By the way, guys, I do phone readings and I do shamanic work, and it's not just retreats. So you guys are really encouraged to go deeper, and I'm happy to work with you guys. Some of you have flown out here and done shamanic healing work with me. Probably the best investment you can do in yourself. Listen, people will get their car fixed, no matter what the mechanic says. Oh, the car breaks down. It's your way to get to work. And the mechanic says, call me at 5 o'clock. And you call the mechanic at 5 o'clock. Is my car ready? well, yeah, it's ready, and here's how much it costs. And you don't think about how much it costs. You're like, thank you, I'll just be down there. And you go get your car. And we all have done this. I've done this. I've put my car before I've put myself. Invest in your healing work. And not just if it's with me. I'm telling you to invest in your healing work wherever it is that you are. You work with me, you work with somebody else. I don't care. I want you to invest in yourself in healing, because that is the number one thing. Your loved ones need you to be in your top game spiritually, mentally, physically. Your coworkers need you to be in your top game. The planet needs you to be at the top of your game. And you need you to be at the top of your game. So I'll help you, because this is what I do. And it's the most powerful type of healing, is when you do shamanic work. So type in your email and say the word journey or something on, right? Heal or journey. What's the word? What's our word? If they want to,
For
working with me, they can type in, heal. Just type in the word heal and your email address, and Erika will reach out to you and give you a little consult about what we can do. I'm so excited for the rest of the month. Yes, Lady O and I are going to be in costume. Don't worry. We are going to be in costume and doing our tradition of Halloween wild ass readings and raucous good psychic fun and a great time. And we love you, and we thank you for being with us. And it's been really fun to be here with you guys. And we send you love, blessings, and peace always. See you soon. All right.